Academic Prep in R28. Juniors, all week during lunches, the junior class officers will be selling raffle tickets for a spot in the senior parking lot. One entry is $1 and 5 entries is $3. Rambunctious submissions are currently open. Submit any form of writing, photography, drawings, and other forms of media to jdlitmag.org. The submission deadline is March 22nd. There will be a Girl Up meeting today in B14. Come to learn more about International Women's Day and how you can celebrate all the women in your life. The Mental Health Awareness Club is hosting a speaker, Jeannie Elmer, today during activity period in GO4 to talk about suicide prevention, specifically how to help a friend who is hurting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Muhammad Ali was an American professional boxer, activist, and philanthropist. Nicknamed the Greatest, he is widely regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated sports figures of the 20th century, and one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Your weather with Parker and Ryan.
On Friday will be a high of 34, low of 15, cloudy. It's Friday.
Tomorrow there'll be a high of 37, a low of 26. It will be Saturday, and it will be cloudy.
Sunday will be a high of 48, a low of 33. Sunday.
This week's Positivity Project theme is cheering on others' success. We chose to highlight junior track student athlete Tasha Bazile. Tasha was the only representative for JD at the track state championship this past weekend. She competed in the high jump, and her teammate Ava Wisniewski was there to cheer her on.
I'm super proud of Tasha for her season this year. She did a really good job, and she made it all the way to states, and she placed 12th, which is amazing. So that means she's 12th best high jumper in the state. And I'm super proud of her accomplishments, and it was super fun for me to go just to cheer her on because she was the only person from our team that made it. And me and our coach, Michael Ekione, had a very good time cheering her on from the side since we're not allowed to be on the infield with her. We took lots of videos of her jumps, and it was a really fun experience.
So states overall was a very good experience for me. I'm really happy that I got the chance to go and participate. I placed 12th overall out of 32 girls, but I am now 12th in the state. I know I could have done better, and hopefully in outdoor I can win states and go to nationals. I want to thank my coach, Michael Ekione. I also want to thank my coach, Bill Leverman. I want to thank my parents, and I want to thank God most of all because I have a strong belief
So my mom's friend from high school, I think, she had connections with, I think her cousin was the governor for New Hampshire, so she had a little bit of connections there. She was a Senate page, so my mom thought that that might be something that I was interested in. So being a Senate page was very rigorous. You had to wake up at 5 o'clock every morning. It's kind of ridiculous. You had to go to school from 6:15 till sometimes 10:45, sometimes 8:15. You would sometimes have like 15-minute classes, which is a great day. And then after that, you would go to the Senate and you would sit there on there's a little bench next to the presiding officer's desk, and you bring the senators water. You would bring these really important enclosed documents around the Capitol, which was super cool, like the president's remarks on a certain topic. And then you would kind of interact with senators during votes. They would come up to you and you would kind of have to like tally how they vote, or you would just say hi to them and they'd shake your hand, and it was very exciting. You basically just did whatever people told you to do, but it was a great experience.
My first impression was, it sounds like a lot. I'm not sure a 16-year-old needs to be going away and living on her own for a semester, but as we thought about it a little more, thought, this is something she's really into. She likes activism, she likes politics, and what a cool opportunity. We shouldn't hold her back from something if she's been accepted to it. I thought it was extraordinarily intense. Her day consisted of waking up at 5 every day and usually ending it with doing homework till 10 or 11 at night, and so it was a little much, I thought. But she managed it. She learned a lot of coping mechanisms. She met some good people, learned some strategies to make it work. Basically, she went to school from 6 to 10 in the morning, and then she was working in the Senate, and then got home and did homework and tried to fit in the rest of her life into that time. So, well, just when I see her, she just seems a little bit more mature than she was when she left in August. I think she's had some cool experiences at her work, but also just living on her, more or less on her own, walking around DC, getting around by Metro and Uber and stuff like that. I mean, I never had an experience like that, getting around the city on my own, just dropping her off at the Hancock Airport and then hearing from her 3 hours later, yep, I'm in my dorm. She just got around. So just that independence of getting to know a city and learning to live on her own and managing all her individual responsibilities like laundry and food and stuff like that. So I do see her as more mature and a little maybe more confident.
My first emotion when Sophie told me about the opportunity to be a Senate page was I was extremely jealous of her opportunity. I mean, it's just such a rare opportunity to be a part of an institution like that, and I think it's something I think that she'll look back on and say, I was so lucky to be a part of it. I know Sophie, being a very good student, was very concerned about missing half of a year of my class, AP US History, and my response to her in not so many words was, you know, working in the United States Senate for half of a year is much better education about how the United States works than I could ever give her. So I'm not concerned about Sophie's performance or her missing half a year.
I didn't know a lot about it beforehand or anything before she had actually joined the program, but when she was in it, I knew that she was going to school for like a couple hours a day and then was in the Senate for most of the day and was with other people her age, like doing the same thing. Yeah. I think it definitely changed her perspective on politics a lot. I know that she has definitely, like, her views have matured and she's become a more mature person, and I think she feels like more prepared and ready to go to college now as well.
Watch out, watch out!